Hello everyone, welcome back to this channel. I know many of you are excited about the new iPhone release, but I don't know if you know the updates that have come in the new series. So there were two different models basically. So it's like the normal 15 series and the 15 Pro series. And the 15 series, what they have done is for the same price of the 14 series, they have brought the 14 Pro Max or the 14 Pro features into this. So I would say, although there are not much updates compared to last year's model, bringing the Pro features into the regular 15 series, yeah, I would say is a really nice thing to do because you get more features and the more Pro features basically for the regular models. And when you compare the last year's Pro model's price, this time's regular series price is much cheaper. So I would say it's a really good advantage. And when we talk about the Pro models, this year's Pro models, they have come with a few updates, but I wouldn't say it's just the USB-C that many others are mocking about, but there are few updates. So since there's a list of updates, I thought let's go in detail. So starting with the design, the 15 series has gone with the last year's Pro models design. So they have the dynamic island this time, and I would say dynamic island is actually better than the notch. Notch just feels like any other phone, any other camera cutout. But when it comes to the dynamic island, it's more interactive. A really nice thing because if you ask me, like I've been using the 14 Pro Max, but if you ask me if the dynamic island is it's actually uh, kind of uncomfortable, but I would say it's not because I find it very attractive, and many of the things are very handy. Like when it comes to the timers, it shows up there really nicely, and when it comes to the any ordering that you do, like Uber Eats or when you book a ride, everything shows up there so you don't miss it. But when it comes to regular phones, it might not be the case. So I would say dynamic island is a really nice thing. And when it comes to the 15 Pro series, they have gone with the titanium. And last year's model had the stainless steel, but this year they've gone with the titanium. And titanium is actually lighter and stronger. And based on many of the reviews for the 15 Pro series, it seems like the phone is actually very comfortable to hold, and they have got rounded edges this time, so it's actually very comfortable when compared to the last year's model. And and also one more thing is the stainless steel has one issue where it attracts all the fingerprints. So as soon as you touch the phone, it catches up all the fingerprints, and then you need to wipe it down. But when it comes to the titanium one, there's not much of an issue. And talking about the processor, the 15 series comes with the same A16 processor from the last year's Pro series. Uh, but this time the 15 Pro series are having the A17 Pro processor, so which is actually better in performance, and also they got a really nice graphics update. So they have got updated ray tracing. So it said that the gaming performance is actually boosted, and it's actually supporting more of the console games this year. And when it comes to the camera, for the regular series, it's almost the same, and it's just a update that happened is like from the normal 12 megapixel, it got jumped to the 48 megapixel, but rest of it is same. And the Pro models, the regular Pro doesn't have much change, but when it comes to the Pro Max, instead of the 3x telephoto, they have gone with the 5x telephoto. So they're saying it's an equivalent of 7 lenses in total, so that you're able to do portrait captures at different focal lengths. So I haven't tested it out, but I hope it's true. When I get the phone in hand, we'll do some testing. And one more amazing thing that is listed is once you take a photo, like a regular photo, you think like, is it actually a good photo? But it would have been nice if it would have been a portrait one. So there were many occasions where I had taken many photos, but I wished like I should have gone for the portrait because that would have made it look even better. But in the past it was not possible, but with the new 15 series that is possible because they capture more information now, even including the depth information. So once you take the photo, if it's a normal photo, and if you want to change to a portrait, that is possible. And if you want to change maybe the focus from one person to the other person, even that is possible. So I would say that is a really nice thing to have. And next, I would like to mention the USB-C, because I didn't mention the USB till now because of one particular reason. So USB-C this time would enable us to use the normally found USB-C cables for charging. But not only that, this time the Pro series are getting a 20 times faster data transfer speed, and that's also is not it. There's more to that, because if you are capturing some, for example, short films, movies, anything with the iPhone 15 Pro models, you have the capability now to use the external hard drive that are USB-C based, and you can directly plug it in, and you can capture the ProRes video at 4K and 60 FPS and directly save the file to the hard drive. So that will enable you to do the editing straight away. So in the previous models there was a big concern regarding the data transfer speed. So when you take high storage videos, it's gonna take you longer to do the data transfer. But when it comes to this, it's straight away going to the hard drive, so you don't have to worry about the phone storage as well. So I would say uh, USB-C is not just a change in port, but this time it has more to it. So I would say it's a really helpful thing this time. And the action button, so previously we used to have the ringer and the silent button until the 14 series, but this time we're getting the action button. So you can use it for changing from silent and ring, but you can also customize it for many other features. Like you can even do shortcuts with it. Shortcuts is basically like you want to open an app or do some action. For example, you have some kind of automation within your home, and you want to turn off your light with just one single tap on your phone, so you can do that. So this is some idea which I found in one of the videos the Apple has showcased. So I would say it's a nice to have feature, so you can customize it the way you want it. If you want to open camera, if you want to take voice memo just by a click of a button in your phone, you can do that. So it's customizable. I would say it's a really nice thing. And next is the spatial video. It's not going to be used by many of the people, but in the future, when AR is going to advance, the Vision Pro is actually going to be used by many of the people, or maybe even other devices which works similar to it. So with the 15 Pro series, you're able to capture spatial video, and you can replay this in the Vision Pro. So you could get like a 3D like video. So it's not a normal video, it's more of like 3D like video because it's capturing with the two cameras. So I would say it might not be used anytime now, but it may be used later. And even you can capture them, and once you buy these kind of devices or something similar, you can play them back. So these are the updates. So it's not just the USB-C that we have seen, and a lot of the other things remain same. And when it comes to Apple, and based on my user experience, I would say it doesn't have to be like Android, because when it comes to Android, the updates, what they do, they bring up more features, but the stability keeps on reducing and the battery life keeps on reducing, and you never get the updates on the same time. So the older models get updates one after the other, and you actually keep on waiting, you will be frustrated, and once you get the update there will be a lot of issues. I'm not telling this is the same case for all the Android phones, but I had used OnePlus phone, and OnePlus used to be my favorite, but there was this issue. But when it comes to Apple, I felt it's like really different. It's not at all like the Android, and that's one reason maybe they are not pushing more software updates when we compare with the Android. But I would say maybe they are focused more on the battery life, more on the stability, more on the integration. Because today I was using this Apple Watch and this AirPods, and what I found is I was just playing some video on my Apple Watch because there's an app to do that. And then the moment I started playing something on my iPhone, it immediately switched the audio and it paused straight away here. And the moment I started playing this back, it paused on the iPhone and it started playing here, and the audio switched back to the Apple Watch. So that was really nice. I couldn't find any fault there, and I don't need to tap on anything to switch between both the devices. It's like automatically switching between the devices. So I would say, like, it's not, don't just compare the features of the new phone. Also, we can see like what are already there in the old phones. So you're getting something, the best of the old phones, and you're getting something new. So maybe try to experience the iPhones, even the older models and the new models, and if you like it, go for them. And the pre-order just started, and I think some of them will be getting their phones like this month. And you can also get the phones from the stores from September 22nd. So if you are planning to purchase the latest models, head down to the stores on September 22nd, and then try them out, and then maybe do the purchase, because there are different types of plans, different the phone sizes are in different sizes. So now you can go for the one which you are comfortable with, and the colors are different. So head over to the Apple stores. And that's also one more thing. So when it comes to the Apple, I felt like the customer interaction in the Apple stores is like really nice. The staff gives us a lot of patience, and they help us out in the best way they can. So I always like going to the Apple store and purchasing the product. So I went there to buy iPhone, and a week later I went there to buy my Apple Watch. Both of the experience was like really nice. They were always ready to help us, and they gave us that proper uh, one-to-one interaction without any hesitation. So I would say, like, just try it out. uh, and if you guys like my video, and if you like me to review something, just let me know in the comments. And please do remember to share the video with others. And if you like the video, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a nice day. Take care. Bye bye.